celebrate the 50-year anniversary of the legendary 5-cylinder engine, Audi Sport is unveiling an exclusive special edition model, the RS3 Competition Limited. With 750 examples to be built, it stands for a 5-decade-long success story from the brand with 4 rings. Its inline 5 makes the brawny compact unique in its segment, combining extraordinary performance with an unmistakable sound. When driven, the RS3 Competition Limited lives up to its sporting pedigree thanks to a coilover suspension and a stiffer rear stabilizer. Visually, extra carbon elements leave no doubt about its credentials. Combined with the exclusive interior, the special edition evokes pure emotion. Sportiness informs all visual features of the Audi RS3, starting with the voluminous single frame that appears to form a unit with the air intakes at either side and the striking front lip. This area has been sharpened even further on the RS3 Competition Limited. Together with badges boasting heritage colors at front and rear, it stands for maximal individuality. The special edition combines expressive design with matte carbon elements. These include 2 new canards on either front corner, which are arranged on top of each other and are made of carbon to match the vertical blades of the air curtains. Combined with the now split front lip, which is fitted below the intakes, this makes the special edition appear even wider. The RS3 Competition Limited is seemingly crouched as if ready to pounce. Imposing 19-inch wheels with 10 cross spokes in neodymium gold matte fill the arches. Mirror caps, side skirts, and a rear spoiler, all in matte carbon, as well as the matte carbon trim above the large functional diffuser, complete the model's coolly technical appearance. Partial matting on the rear side window to show the model name underlines it even further. The darkened matrix LED headlights are also unique to the special edition. When locking or unlocking the car, their segments illuminate in a 1-2-4-5-3 pattern, a nod to the 5-cylinder engine's firing order. 3 exterior colors can be specified. Offered alongside the best-selling Daytona Gray and the new Glacier White Matte, the exclusive Malachite Green finish is especially eye-catching. This iconic color is reminiscent of the Audi Sport Quattro that provided the basis for a golden age of rallying with 5-cylinder power. The special model's exclusivity also becomes apparent when opening the doors. Thanks to a color combination of black, neodymium gold, and ginger white, the door lighting projects the lettering RS3 Competition Limited, with the same adorning the black floor mats, the cover below the headrests, and the trunk carpet. In the center console, a matte serial number in front of the shifter reflects the model's limited run and illustrates how special this vehicle truly is. No matter how dynamic the cornering, driver and front passenger are perfectly held in place by highly contoured RS bucket seats. Their bolsters are covered in black leather, their centers fashioned in Dynamica microfiber-colored neodymium gold. The armrests in the doors and center are also golden. Ginger white belts and contrast stitching in ginger white accentuates the cabin and underlines the diamond pattern on the seats. The front seats, matte carbon backs, are large visual reminders of the model's sportiness. The 10.1-inch touch display in the instrument panel provides information about RS-specific performance parameters. The temperature ranges of the coolant, torque splitter, brakes, as well as engine and transmission oil are illustrated in color. Tire pressure and temperature are also shown. To make finding the center position easier and help visualize the most minute steering inputs, the wheel, flattened at both the top and bottom, has a ginger white mark at the top. Contrast stitching in the same color goes around its rim, made of black Dynamica. The Audi Virtual Cockpit Plus also features an exclusive design. The digital instruments of the Audi RS3 Competition Limited also have a white background. They are joined by displays of the engine's current power and torque outputs, G-forces, acceleration, and a lap timer. When launch control is used to fully exploit the turbocharged inline 5's potential for acceleration, starting lights indicate the ideal moment to launch. The inline 5-cylinder engine of the Audi RS3 comes with 2.5 liters of displacement and boasts 400 horsepower and 500 Nm. Coming courtesy of an engine that is the only one of its kind in this segment, these figures lend the RS3 Competition Limited extraordinary performance. The model accelerates from 0 to 100 km per hour in 3.8 seconds and reaches a top speed of 290 km per hour. Along the way, the unmistakable sound of the 5-cylinder turbo engine provides extra emotion. With its fully variable flap control, the RS Sport's exhaust system broadened the spectrum of the exhaust note, while reduced insulation around the firewall means the engine sound reaches the occupants even more directly. The flaps open earlier in the Audi Drive Select Modes Dynamic, RS Performance, and RS Torque Rear, meaning that the car's throaty sound is even more pronounced than in other modes. For the first time, the Audi RS3 features a coilover suspension, including a new rear stabilizer. In combination with the torque splitter and the standard ceramic brakes, the limited edition offers distinctly sporty handling. The coilover suspension was specially developed and tuned for the RS3 Competition Limited. The materials used in the twin-tube shock absorbers construction, stainless steel at the front and aluminum at the rear, were chosen for stiffness, and their increased volumes help cool the hydraulic fluid. High flexibility and a wide spread in driving characteristics are offered by three-way adjustable shock absorbers. High-speed and low-speed compression can be changed separately, and rebound can be adjusted too. As a result, the driver can customize the comfort and performance of the vehicle to suit their personal requirements, driving style, and the road conditions. Adjusting compression means changing how quickly the shock absorber shortens. It works by altering the oil flow inside the cylinder, and thus changing the damping force that works against the suspension as it loads up. Low-speed compression changes how the suspension reacts to forces, like those occurring during cornering, and significantly influences tire grip. It can be adjusted in 12 steps using a dial. The further it is turned towards the plus sign, the stiffer the damping and thus the setup. This maximizes lateral grip, leading to higher cornering speeds, more eager turn-in, and thus more direct handling. The further the dial is turned towards the minus sign, the lower the damping force. This makes for a more comfortable ride.